Okay, so far we just. Okay, so we had the Pledge of Allegiance, call the meeting to order at 7 o'clock. And I was giving the first Selectmen's report. So two basic items. One is the status on COVID infections. We have fallen below 5 cases per 100,000. So we're back in the green zone. And the positivity rate has reduced to 1.9%. So that puts Bethel in pretty good standing. And our booster clinic that we've been running 2 days a week, and it's actually running tonight from 6 to 8 p.m., is very well received. Like the other clinic, it's very, very highly organized. The CERT volunteers are there. We have nurse volunteers, and they're giving Moderna boosters to ages 65 and up, plus anybody who is medically eligible for other reasons, such as compromised immune systems or pre-existing conditions. And no problems. It's a walk-in clinic, first come, first serve, no appointment necessary, and it's running very smoothly. The other thing I wanted to cover with you is that we were.
You might want to just, it's a walk-in tonight.
Yes, it's a walk-in.
Okay, yes, but you do have to have an appointment any other time.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
So it's just a walk-in for this evening. And
okay.
Then any other time they need to call the
number. Oh, that's new then, because they did a walk-in when VNA Health was here.
Yes.
Our VNA. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for the correction. So walk-in tonight. Do call. And we do have a hotline set up. Do you
that number is 203-794-8530. Okay. And that line is open from 8 to 12 Monday through Friday.
Okay, so that's the appointment line?
That's the appointment line.
So 203-794-8530, correct? Okay. All right, well, maybe I'll get one thing right tonight.
No.
The other thing is we were informed that the long-awaited Osha regulations were released last week with regard to vaccines. And basically this mandates that all employers, private sector and public sector, must require all employees to be vaccinated, or they must test out once per week with a negative test if they're not vaccinated. This is a regulation that applies to all employers with from 100 employees on up. So it doesn't apply to smaller businesses, but it certainly applies to the town of Bethel. Now that rule had been in place with our educational department already, but now it will be also applied to town hall employees as well, because the OSHA regulations count all employees, including Board of Ed. And I think altogether we have something like over 500 employees. So it applies to part-timers, full-timers, and it's mandatory. Now, having said that, and it takes effect. We have to have this in place with a policy in place to begin enforcing it no later than December 5th. But last week, the 5th Federal District Court issued a stay. And so it is unclear if this mandate will remain in effect. We're preparing for it in case it does. There is supposed to be a ruling by the 5th District by November 30th. So the order could be reversed or it could go forward. But as it stands right now, we're preparing to begin enforcing it on December 5th. And that is basically my report. Do you guys have anything you wanted to bring forward or any questions? Rich? Okay, so moving on then, number 3 on the agenda is consideration of the minutes of our special meeting of Wednesday, November 3rd. I'll entertain a motion to accept those minutes. Okay, moved by Rich, second by Paul. Any corrections, comments? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
That carries. Item number 4, consideration of tax refund authorization. So I'll put a motion on the floor that we authorize at Paula Usher's request the amount of $31,358.21. And these are refunds for overpayment of taxes. So is there a second?
Second.
Okay, so 2 seconds. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. That carries. Item number 5, consideration of a recommendation from the Bethel Republican Town Committee to fill a vacant seat on the Youth Commission. So I would you like to make that motion, Paul?
Yeah, we look to have Gary Reagan for National Road fill a vacant seat on the Youth Commission, and it's resulted from the resignation of Christian Melheimer. We all know Gary. Gary's got a good reputation. He's worked on several committees, Board of Finance, so
yeah,
good man.
Yes, and he spent a lot of years working with youth as a member of the Park and Rec Commission too, right?
That's right.
So, I'll second that happily. Any other comments?
No.
All right, so all in favor of appointing Gary Reagan to fill the vacancy in the Youth Commission, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that carries. And I want to express my thanks to Gary. He is a longtime volunteer for the town. He's served the town in a variety of positions, not only Park and Rec, but many years on the Board of Finance as well. So Gary, we're very appreciative of your service to the town. Item number 6 then is the calendar for the upcoming calendar year. You have in front of you the 2022 regular meeting schedule. We are planning for these to all be listed as hybrid meetings. So you have these numbers in front of you. They go up to January 17, 2023. So I'll put a motion on the floor that we approve the 2022 regular meeting calendar. Second by Paul. Any questions, comments? Hearing none. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, that carries. And last item then is consideration of the annual town meeting date. Dan and I went through the calendar under the chapter C63 of the charter, section 1. The annual town meeting for the budget must be held within the first 7 days of April. So I'm going to put a motion on the floor that we approve the date of Monday, April 4th, 2022 as the date of the annual town meeting. All right, second by Rich. Any comments?
None.
Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, that carries. And that concludes our agenda, but I just want to state for the record that this will be Mr. Zakowski's final selectman meeting before he transitions to the exalted position of treasurer.
Right.
But Paul, at 16 years, it has been a privilege to work with you. And we really appreciate all your service to the town. And I think we've put together a pretty well-working board here so all these years. So we really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'd really like to say that, the three of us, for at least the last 12 years together, we've always left politics at the door. And so this is what we're looking for, is the people themselves here. And, the track record is extremely good. I've got to say that, not that we're patting ourselves on the back, but we really had grown this town that if you really take a look at just the infrastructure itself, probably just starting out with on the education side, the educational part of the campus, as I refer to it, second to none in Fairfield County, frankly. I mean, I've been involved in all 5 schools in renovation in one form or another. And, like I said, that it's a plus for Bethel. Second aspect is you take a look at just a credit rating where we were 12 years ago, for me, 16 years. We're equivalent to Greenwich today. We've done a good job. Take a look at the infrastructure of the roads. We've probably done about 80–85% of our roads. And then you take a look at the efficiency of government within this town hall. It's difficult to find fault. It's always every year at budget time, people come up to me and say, "Oh, is there any fluff?" We don't deal with fluff. I mean, if you take a look at what the past budgets have been, they've been affordable for the town of Bethel. And I've always said, if you want to say which is the most affordable town in northern Fairfield County, it's Bethel. I mean, we've done a lot. We take a look at the solar farm. This is something in itself. Take a look at all the solar facilities that we have. And as I said, not patting ourselves on the back, but we've done this for the people of Bethel. it's been a good run. I've got to say that I've enjoyed every moment of it. Working with you two guys has always been appreciative, and as a matter of fact, a lot of fun to work with you because, you know, we've never really clashed, I want to say, over politics. Not a lot accomplished. It's a tribute to all of us. Okay, not in person. So, you know, I'm going to miss it, no question about it. But, you know, we get into the 80s. Now say to yourself, hey, enough is enough a little bit, you know, like scale it down. And so hopefully this is what on the Treasury side is going to be a little bit of a scale down situation here. So I'll miss it, but I'll tell you, I wish us to go forward as we've been going because, you know, I always remember when I moved into town here in 1975 or 76. When we pulled into town, we were looking around and I said, the old town hall, I said, boy, look at the size of that town hall, must be pretty efficient.
That was the old one.
The old town hall, yeah. I mean, that's pretty efficient. You know, we've grown this town. We brought it into the 21st century. Very, very proud of what we've done on the town side. Very, very proud of what we've done. The three of us, especially sitting on the Public Utilities Commission, you know, we took it from, you know, the early 1900s to the 21st century. We're here. People should feel very comfortable with what we've done. And we've kept it down for us. So that's the name of the game. So
great.
Good luck, guys. I'll be around to bother you maybe a little bit.
Oh,
You enjoy retirement, semi-retirement.
Semi-retirement.
He just wanted to get out of the budget seats. Good timing. Well, congratulations to you and thank you for everything.
Thank you. Thanks, Rich.
Yeah.
So with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Night, Marty.
Good night, Marty.
Thanks.
Like,
See you later.